데이비스 배우님입니다. Nice to meet you. Okay, I'll start from left. 정말 늘씬하십니다. Center. And right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I have to correct a few things in that. I have not seen all of them. I have seen the first three. And I watched the first two about 6 months before I found out that I was going to audition for this movie in a very unrelated move. Somebody I was having a meeting with, we were talking about our favorite movies, and he emphatically urged me to see Terminator 1 and 2, that they were these like great moments in cinema. So I went home that night and screened them for myself in my house and was just blown away. I mean, I think they've aged extremely well, but especially Terminator 2 feels incredibly relevant. The aesthetics of it don't feel old or dated at all. They feel like really urgent and pressing. Sarah Connor feels like this. She was ahead of her time then, and she still feels like this really urgent, necessary character. It doesn't feel like a throwback to another time where you sort of like cringe at some of the politics or the gestures. She's this whole human woman with a whole wealth of experiences, and they all influence her behavior. So she just feels very contemporary and ageless. And it felt like discovering this sort of missing piece of I hate strong female characters. I hate saying that term because I feel like it's become a bit of a buzzword and it loses any meaning. But part of this legacy of impressive, authoritative, combative characters on screen, and Linda Hamilton and Sarah Connor is this, important puzzle piece that if you don't know it's there, you're missing out on the origin for Ripley from Aliens and from all of these sort of impressive characters that came afterwards. So I loved it. And in terms of what I took for it from my role, I mean, obviously Linda's body is so intimidating. And I felt like it was a really necessary part of my preparation to at least strive for something in the vicinity of that. And I used her dedication as inspiration. And then really once I got to know her more, the same with Natalia, I think she really influenced all of us on set with her attention to her role and the stakes of this world, and just her focus and understanding of how important everything we were doing was. Just every day really focused us. So yeah, it was all very influential.